G'day guys, my name is Nix and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. My god, it's been quite a while. But as you can probably tell by the sound of my voice as I try and talk right now, I don't sound great. In fact, I sounded terrible last weekend, and then somewhere in the middle I got better, and now feel like I've gotten worse again. Should really stop going out. Anyway, also, if I have to jump cut around a lot, I apologize. It's just I'm cutting out the coughing. You know, the timing of people is incredible. They know exactly when to walk in and disturb me when I'm just start recording. It's great. Anyway, December 25th, 2028, early morning, California desert. What a Christmas this turned into. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. Since when was Sigma a fucking wordsmith? The last time I'd looked at the clock, it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. You have papers due on Christmas Eve? Jesus. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer has suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. Zero, what did you do to my computer? That's all I'll ask. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting this stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. What has this got to do with anything? Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. That doesn't sound good. Which one of the girls here do you reckon is Sigma's girlfriend? Was Sigma's girlfriend. My money is on it actually being Phi, but whatever. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would be really a good idea. Yeah, it never is. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Look, if you've ever been to college or university, you've been there. We all have. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key in the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. A true story is every time your car doesn't start, it's just keep turning it and hope for the best. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like metal and metal and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun round as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. God damn it, Zero! Why do you do these things? The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. Relatable. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we need to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it and stood up straight and headed off. We'll go via the infirmary. Considering I haven't actually been through here. The infirmary. Where infirmary-based things happened. So... this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Fuck you.
Are you still angry?
Little bit. Of course! Teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here.
Why?
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
I'm just... there's a thought in my head that's just gone, how old is Alice? Considering if she is actually, you know, a pharaoh, then...
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Go on!
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, I figured.
This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea.
That means probably. I feel like my voice has changed.
As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
If we get a clue as to who your dad is, that might help. Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
What? We're all incredibly suspicious of you right now, Alice.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Why do you think? Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No,
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
that's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Oh, you struck a nerve, Dio.
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No, she has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
That I met somewhere. Previous nonary game. It's all well and good. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Yeah, we picked her up while hitchhiking. A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
About 20 episodes long. Go watch it. It's great.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me.
Because everyone else wanted to be allies?
How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
I just had a flashback, so one of you two can go first.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
I mean, he keeps calling him Grandpa, but maybe that's a bit too on the nose.
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
Why is everyone so goddamn secretive?
I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
You don't say. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal.
Why do you think he's dressed like this? Why are we surprised?
I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Yeah, that's... sounds painful if nothing else.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too then.
Yeah.
Do we all have dead dads? Is that what this is?
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school when I got into my car and this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet. You're going for a PhD? What in? Because I don't see that.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. Suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who who is he anyway?
He does have a Buddhist... He has like a monk vibe almost going on, so... It's my teacher, I know it. Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Dressed like that, I assume she's a hooker. I'm sorry, Clover, you've kind of gone down in my eyes. What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Huh?
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
Oh, good. In case anyone needs to die horribly.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say.
She's a mortician. That's what it is.
Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Nope.
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Yeah, I feel like... I can't help but shake the feeling that, like, when he said his girlfriend left him, it probably was Phi. No, nothing in particular.
Sure.
Yep. Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. Hadn't really realized it until I said it. I spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
The lounge. I was thinking maybe the
I
lounge.
see. Right. Later, bro.
Later. Later, Akihiko. Don't punch anything while I'm gone. I headed out of the infirmary. I feel like I'm walking a long way about this. The lounge. Who's here? Oh.
Hey, Sigma.
Oh, good, you two.
Can I get you a seat?
You some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Oh, for fuck's sake. What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room. Fucking Sigma, have you heard of this thing called tact? People have it. mostly. It's becoming a rarity, I will admit, but people have it.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Good for you. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Don't sound like you've not been here, Clover. You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird.
Can you not with the, like, almost permanent grin? Like, you're not helping the case, like, last game I called you a yandere, and now you're kind of just happy about everything that makes you almost look mad. Then again, I guess 2 nonary games would send a person mad, so I guess it's acceptable.
Like my whole body.
You feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. Then when you wake up in that arm, it kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body kind of feels numb and foreign. I feel like we might be clones. Is that what we're getting at? I feel like we're clones.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Are we all having out-of-body experiences? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Luna, why are you so sure it's they? I'm just pointing that out. You kind of feel... She's putting it out there that it's a group. Or at least a collective. Oh yeah, right. Then again, she could be...
Seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
Then again, I guess she could just be using they as a term of gender-neutral acknowledgement of said party. So, never mind. I'm still suspicious of you, though, Luna. I think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? There's only one other place I hadn't gone. The crew quarters. So Quark and Kay should be in here. Yep.
Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah? Yeah, I was. Fi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meow cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happens to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
Part of me wonders if that's a medical condition.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is, Quark. Don't judge me, though. Oh, that shocked expression of Kay's. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Yes. Meowby? Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Quark's doing it to take the piss, though, I'm pretty sure. He looks like a smart kid. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Temyoji. And Quark, you were in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028.
That's 7 days after we were kidnapped.
All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did that have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse would be connected about our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authority. I feel like I've heard of Radical 6 somewhere. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO, probably not the band, the WHO have confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this a zombie plague? Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
Hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard of the term Radical 6. Radical 6. Why is this familiar to me?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
Okay.
What did you find? It's horrible. It's really scary.
Which is why she's so happy about it. Horrible.
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me.
Okay.
You'll understand when you see it. It's right over here in the next room.
I forgot to ask where it was, but
Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. A bomb! Yay! Premonitions! What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No. No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
I kind of want to watch that again just to see if I can work out whether we are on the moon there or not. I don't know. Of course! It's the same bomb I seen in my vision! Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
Alright, on cue, guys. We're all gonna die.
See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words that the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
You know, I can't help but wonder if I'd have been able to find this on my own. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence, because of fucking course it was.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who's the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
Although you and Luna are in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover, are you a secret agent now? One nonary game is all we need to be deemed as secret agents. Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb.
Why can't she tell us about her occupational hazard?
And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
I'm sorry, what? We really have gone full science fiction, haven't we?
Antimatter.
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is?
Yeah, we're completely fucked if that thing goes off.
Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Fine nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
I mean, it suffices, but...
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
I mean, that's where the men and women analogy falls apart, but yeah.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
Like, kill us all.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules? You know, if I hadn't been to university, that would sound like a lot.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited.
I'm not. I'm fearing for my life. There's quite the
I
difference.
know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
Your ability to do math is very impressive.
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that?
Dio the realist.
That's enough to blow up a 10-story building.
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
I see you're a cup half full kind of woman, Lotus. That's just because you remind me of Lotus, no Alice.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there could be a number 2 and a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Well, I mean, it's an honorary game, so...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Can we go into the new doors yet? Do a step forward and reach for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something?
Kind of.
This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
I'm wondering, like, what they technically work as now.
If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Should. So we just need to get this password?
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
That makes sense.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea.
I have one.
But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
That's the way we're gonna think about it. Okay. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
What was I doing? Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do
I
you?
never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure?
No.
Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just, oh, fuck you, Phi. I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Everyone, please stop staring at me like you are. Except Kay, you thought you were in deep thought. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit in here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fi and Clover are right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. I feel like the fact that we're making a point to rule this out probably means we've got a 10th guest. But maybe I'm just being facetious and doubting everything that the game tells me in case it tries to pull a fast one. I know what you're like, Spike Tunesoft. I've played one too many of your visual novels and I'm not falling for it again. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then Zero Senior could have planted the bomb. If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Phi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone through all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no, this is bad.
Have you only just cottoned on, Luna? What is it?
The buttons on your bracelet.
Oh, we've got 4 minutes. Oh, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
All right, come on, everybody.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well, I mean, at least they give us
The
a
doors have
decent
opened.
amount of time.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Violate our options. Option A. Luna and I, yellow pair, team up with Clover, Cyan to open the green door. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice open the red door. Kay, Quark, and Phi open the blue door. Option B. Luna and I, yellow, pair it with Phi, magenta, to open the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair it with Clover to open the blue door. Kay and Quark, pair it with Alice to open the green door. Option C. Luna and I pair it with Alice, and we open the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair it with Phi to open the green door. Kay and Quark pair it with Clover to open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Can you speak a little faster, please, announcer? Okay. How are we gonna do
We need a
this?
system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you
We'll be
suggest?
fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick someone else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
To be fair, I feel like going with Phi is also a good idea for me. So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You go with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
And let me
Let's go with
guess.
Option A.
Yep. Want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains.
And this is why your plan didn't work, Alice.
Close.
Go fuck yourself. So 2 votes for A, 3 for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. Well, looks like we're just heading down the path then. I've managed to somehow pick a path that has arguably no choices on it from here on out. Is that right? There's a choice at the end. Goody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go.
Come on, Luna, hurry up. Gotta get in the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door. And Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0.
Like, either Phi or Tenmyoji's going to die, and it's not gonna be good.
Chromatic doors closing.
That's a map. That is quite the map. Huh? There's 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Oh, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Yes. Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please. Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Bee garden? Well, the door's opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
Well, this is nice. I like this. Makes me realize I should go out more. What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, but it's made of tiles. Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Bee garden. Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Damn. Well, so much for that being easy. Blocked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Seek a way out. I probably should come up with a more interesting jingle for this, but you know what? We're okay. I mean, having actual 3D environments would be probably too much for the game, so I can see why we've got, like, I stand here and look around. There's a safe, there's a thing on the wall, there's a green door. I'm very interested in this mushroom, but I'm gonna have to do all of this stuff next time, probably. Yep, the recording's like an hour long, so yep, definitely next time. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this part of Virtue's Last Reward. As I feel like I stated at the start of this, I'm still sick, slightly, so there are still voice breaks, and it's hilarious when they slip in, but or at least it is for me. And I've learned to laugh at myself, and I am content with where I am in life. Anyway, life philosophies aside, if you like this part in any capacity, give the video a like down below, leave a comment on, I don't know. Leave your bullshit conspiracy theories if you... I'd love to hear them. Just because I'm sat here making my own up and being like, I think we're on the moon. Even though that's not really a conspiracy theory, that's just what the game's telling me. And if you want to keep up to date with whenever this or Kingdom Hearts drop Dream Distance, which now I will actually probably start alternating between the two again, are now coming out, you can subscribe to the channel for future updates. I have to examine this before I leave. I'm sorry. There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree. Is that all it says? God damn it. I thought examining it more would give me, like, some flavor text. In the very rare occasions that it does that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been Nyx, and I will see you guys next time. Laters!